What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and yo, man, when's the last time this company, the Walt Disney Company, got a win? Can somebody tell me when is the last time that the Walt Disney Company scored a victory, put some points on the board? Like, this company has just been getting its ass kicked over the last 2 or 3 years. They are taking it in the shorts every which way. And I mean, another loss, and this one is just hilarious. Like, the judge just basically tosses this thing out. You can see on this headline by Deadline, Ron DeSantis wins one Disney suit against Florida governor tossed by the judge. He basically said, nah, get this up out of here, bro. Y'all ain't got standing. Take your ass out of here. Go somewhere with that. You know, you ain't got no standing. We ain't even going to hear the case. We're not even going to entertain this nonsense, you know? And if you go back like a year ago or so, like you had cats like, you know, Legal Mindset, Valiant Renegade, WDW Pro, all of these cats were saying this. They were saying like, nah, these cats ain't got no case. And it's true. They don't have a case, you know? Judge just like, bye, you know, get up out of here, man. Don't waste my time with this. And of course they say, I will not end here, the Mouse House declares. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, Disney. At what point in time are y'all just going to say enough is enough? You know, all right, man, we've been getting our asses kicked out here in these entertainment streets. It ain't been going well for us. We've been losing at the theme parks. We've been losing at the box office. Disney Plus. Now we getting lawsuits tossed out. You know, we can't even get a suit off the ground. At some point in time, you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away and run. Okay? Charge it to the game and keep it pushing. You just lost, all right? Look, we're done here. You know, we got to go back and reassess our entire way of doing business. We're bringing lawsuits that the judge is just like, get your ass out of here. Stop it, man. I mean, just stop. At some point, you just got to stop and just say, yo, this ain't working out for us no more, all right? But yeah, let's go ahead and see what happened. Donald Trump can beat Ron DeSantis, but it turns out the Walt Disney Company can't. A federal judge just dismissed the Bob Iger-run corporation's First Amendment lawsuit against the Florida governor and failed GOP presidential candidate. Y'all hear the salt going on right here? Do y'all hear the salt? These cats hate Ron DeSantis, man. I'm telling you, man, I've been reading articles from Deadline. Man, these dudes cannot stand Ron DeSantis. You know, they love throwing it out. He's a failure, you know. Yeah, Trump can beat him. Like, you know, however you feel about DeSantis or whatever politically, I'm just saying, like, this dude was just saying, hey, this is a lawsuit that they brought against me. I didn't ask for this suit. They brought the suit against me, trying to say I violated their First Amendment rights, and they were wrong. And the judge just said, get it out of here. Why y'all got to bring in all of this stuff? Like the salt, right? This saltiness of Deadline, man. It's just funny to me. After a hearing and having carefully considered the parties' arguments, I now grant both motions. A U.S. District Court Judge, Alan Windsor, wrote Wednesday, nearly 2 months after said hearing, the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District Board, the group that now oversees a swath of Central Florida where Walt Disney World sits, was also a defendant in the case, along with DeSantis and a number of top members of his administration. In short, Disney lacks the standing to sue the governor or the secretary, and its claims against the SEFTA defendants fail on the merits because when a statute is facially constitutional, a plaintiff cannot bring a free speech challenge by claiming that the lawmakers who passed it acted with a constitutionally impermissible purpose, the judge added. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what didn't make sense about this whole situation. Like, what they did is constitutional. It's facially constitutional. In other words, we can replace the Reedy Creek Improvement District with SEFTA. We set these districts up. We can take these districts down. I learned that from Legal Mindset. And it makes sense. It's the government. The government is in control, not you, Disney. And you can't go crying foul just because you're not getting your way anymore. You know, like, we're going to bring up a First Amendment violation. You know, this is retaliation against our free speech. And it's like, no, it's not. We have every right to do what we're doing as the government of the state of Florida. Deal with it, okay? Oh, well, no. They did it with a constitutionally impermissible purpose. Can you imagine the can of worms that would be opened up if a judge sided with these idiots and said, oh, yeah, you know, you guys was retaliating against them. This is a First Amendment violation. Can you imagine a can of worms like every time a business, you know, didn't get its way? They cry foul, they run to a judge, and the judge just hands them oh yeah, First Amendment violations. Man, all kinds of people would be opening up just can of worms, man. It would be absolutely ridiculous. You can't set that kind of precedence. But it ain't over for the Mouse House. This is an important case with serious implications for the rule of law, and it will not end here. A spokesperson for the company told Deadline this morning, if left unchallenged, this would set a dangerous precedent and give license to states to weaponize their official powers to punish the expression of political viewpoints they disagree with. We are determined to press forward with our case. See, again, you can't try to get back your special district and, say, well, the state of Florida doesn't have the ability to do this. You can't do that, Disney. Again, that would be setting its own dangerous precedents. That would be a huge can of worms if this thing kind of went through, And it's like, just let it go at this point. Like, at this point, like Disney, you just gotta take the L. You gotta take the L and say, all right, man, we didn't get this one. I ain't gotten one in a while. That's probably why they want to push forward or at least let this kind of language get out there. Oh, yeah, we're going to fight the good fight. You ever had that friend that wants to fight the good fight, but he can't fight, It's like, bro, you can't, you ain't got this, man. Come on. Let's go home, man. Come on, let's go home, man. He out there in the parking lot still trying to squab. And it's like, bro, you can't win this fight, man. That dude is 3 times bigger than you. You ain't got the necessary skills. Just let it go, all right? Just let it go. I understand, like, the man in you, the machismo, I get it, but, let it go. That's what Disney needs to do at this point. Take the L, all right? Just take the L and move on. But, yeah, let's go ahead and check out the Deadline comments. Let's see how folks is feeling about it. Just as predicted. Yeah, you could see this one coming a mile away, man. You could absolutely see it coming a mile away. There was nothing in this that made me think that Disney was going to somehow come out on top, with a victory on that. The ruling linked in the article is worth reading. It opens the door for Disney to file another lawsuit against the CEFTOD board members, but not against DeSantis or the Florida legislature. A successful future lawsuit might get them some more representation on the district board, but nothing will bring back Reedy Creek. And see, that's what Disney wants. Disney wants Reedy Creek back, but that ain't happening, okay? They ain't getting that special district back. Yeah, maybe there's something I haven't read what this guy's read. Maybe there's something that gets them more representation on the district board, and I somehow doubt that. Maybe there's something there that they could do. But they ain't going to get them special rights and privileges back. That's not happening, all right? You guys are going to have to roll like everybody else, okay? Everybody else. So, yeah, you might be able to get on the board, but that's about it. Do shareholders still sue when corporations act against their interests? Not in this case, of course. Yeah, oh, yeah. There's plenty of lawsuits from Disney shareholders going on right now against Disney, because Disney's not acting in their shareholders' best interest, some of them feel, So there are some lawsuits going on right here. But he lost the election. That's what matters. Again, do you hear the saltiness? Okay. These cats over here at Deadline, all their little commenters, they are some of the saltiest, maddest people in the world, man. I really hope they could turn the culture around at Disney before they run that company into the ground. Man, it's damn near too late for that. I mean, again, this is nothing but another L that the Walt Disney Company has taken. And I mean, they're taking a ton of them. When you start going through the laundry list of, again, box office, Pixar, Lucasfilm, Marvel, every major property that they have, Disney Plus. They're losing money everywhere. They are absolutely running the company into the ground. You could argue that they're not quite there yet, but like in my opinion, there's a couple of these joints that are already sitting at the bottom of the ocean, like Lucasfilm. Marvel is on its way down. Disney has just, whatever's going on in that company culture, it isn't working for the entertainment business. And now it's just not working even in the legal side of things. Their brains are all screwed up. They're all twisted up in the game. This is what happens when you get all twisted up in the game. You start caring about things that have absolutely nothing to do with the bottom line of running business. Oh, well, let's interject ourselves into Florida state politics. Why? Why would you do that? You're twisted up in the game. You got all your little woke employees, whispering in your ear, telling you what to do. Remember, Bob Chapek didn't want nothing to do with this. He was trying to get away. He was telling Ron DeSantis, I don't want to do this. DeSantis was like, don't. But he caved into the pressure. And now this is where they at. Spent a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time to get a whole lot of nothing, man. Yeah, just like Max says, so far, Disney has lost every battle in the courts so far. Disney, please stay out of politics. 100%. You're an entertainment company. Your job is to entertain people. That's it. You're not here to take social political sides on any issues that are being decided by the legislature, being decided by the voters. That is not your job. Your job is to entertain the voters. All right. Give us some good movies and good television shows. When we show up to the parks, hey, put on a great show for us. Let us get away from the politics and the social agendas and everything else that's out there. That's what people want to do. And Disney wants to interject themselves into that world, and they're bad at it, and now the company is just suffering. I mean, I just don't understand it. Calling out a fascist wannabe goes a little beyond politics. I mean, again, this is again, this is how salty these people are. All right. This is how salty these people are. It's too funny. William says, Disney has enjoyed reduced taxing status since 1972. It's about time they pay their fair share like Walmart, McDonald's, and other corporations. All of us native Floridians have known about this travesty since it started. Yep, absolutely. This was a dumb battle for Iger to get into to begin with. For supposedly the smartest CEO in the biz, he's terrible at picking fights. Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, he's terrible. He's terrible at being a CEO. He's terrible at a lot of stuff, man. I mean, look, let's be frank about this situation right now. Over there at Disney, everybody's getting exposed, okay? Everybody has been exposed, right? Not just Bob Iger. We're talking about Kathleen Kennedy. Everybody was, oh my God, Kathleen Kennedy's one of the greatest producers ever, and blah, blah. It's exposed. Kevin Feige, exposed. Oh, Kevin Feige's a genius. Look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now. Look at what he's doing. Look how much money and bread they spend and what the box office takes have looked like and how damaged and destroyed the brand is. Look at it. That's Kevin Feige. Yeah, and then, Bob Iger. Again, getting embroiled in Florida politics, you can put that on Chapek if you want to, but he's the one that brought this lawsuit. This lawsuit came under his watch. Why would you be involved with this mess? You have no business. You are an entertainment company. Entertain people. Why are you putting yourself in the middle of state politics? Again, this is stupidity. But again, these people ain't the geniuses you think they are. Everybody sits out there in the press and praises these cats and everything. And then, yeah, maybe they're good at certain aspects of their job. I'm not going to say that they can't do anything, right? But I mean, where it counts, in terms of, hey, man, this is the most important thing. Your brand legacy, the brand damage that you are doing right now to this company. And how all of these cats, Feige and Kennedy included, the damage that they have done to this company, these people are exposed, man. They have been exposing themselves, right? Like for a while now. It's funny. It's funny to me. But yeah, I mean, he's absolutely right. Bob Iger, terrible at picking fights. This guy, Walter C. Lane, I hope Disney takes the lawsuit to the Supreme Court. At least one of my wishes came with failed presidency campaign. Good again, man. Just salty, man. Absolutely hilarious. You could call this dude Salter C. Lane. This guy is salty as hell. But I mean, that's just funny. But anyway, folks, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Again, they got what they deserved, man. They got what they deserved. They stepped into a battle they absolutely couldn't win. Many of us were saying that way back when. No. Disney got this, man. DeSantis is out of line. First Amendment. Well, it's out, okay? Judge said, nope. Go on somewhere with that. We done here, all right? And I think it's hilarious, man. But what will happen going forward? Will they try again? What do you guys think? Are they going to try it again? Just to come up with another L? That loss column is getting pretty stacked over there, Disney. Y'all might want to tap out on this one. All right, but you guys let me know what you think. Jump down on the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.